I'm playing against Reg Zone. Dude, you're really a monster in Reg Zone. Whatever, it's gonna be fun. So I'm playing against unplayable Grixis control. Alright. Was it me that played 61 cards in 5-color control? Yeah, it was probably a mistake. Oh! A classic. Not the first time, and not the last time. Plus he plays like Thought Erasure and all that stuff, yeah. That's kind of awkward. Took Ionize. Probably means he has Nicol Bolas in hand. But I don't really care about Nicol Bolas. Why would you take Ionize over Negate here? He has Disinformation Campaign in his deck as well. I'll just wait a turn, I guess, to play the search. Sanity, you think? Yeah, he might. I don't think he plays Thief of Sanity in his main deck, though. I was considering plussing, but I don't think plussing... I guess plussing is not bad because of expansion. So if I plus and he goes Vraska's Contempt, but he knows about the expansion. I guess he doesn't know about the second one. Problem is if I plus he just attacks the fairy, and if I don't draw something for the bolus I win. Alright, looks like we just win now. Untap was to fairy. Get to flip search next turn. Seems like Grixis would struggle against black-green, yeah. That was my experience playing black-green against Grixis early in the format. I don't know, is the 1 mana worth it right now? Let's see. I'm gonna flip search. I can activate search and still have 5 mana. 5 mana doesn't do much for me. 4 mana. I'm gonna keep it. See if I can find maybe Expansion Explosion. That's pretty good too. Alright. Let's see. 9 mana. Alright, I'm gonna cast Ops first. Kind of want to hit land drops, but I think I'm still gonna bottom. Ionize or negate. I mean, I'm gonna take Expansion Explosion. Yeah. Lava Coil is just sorcery speed, such a killer when you're playing control and Teferi, etc. Alright, the question is, probably just can't lose if I explode for max, right? Expansion Explosion, clearly overrated. Grixis. Probably on all the counter spells. I don't know about Lava Coil. Probably won't Invoke the Divine for Disinformation campaign. Feels pretty bad to have to disenchant it after you already discarded to it. So let's see, he has counter spells, he has Eldest Reborn, Clarion, he might have Thief of Sanity after sideboard. I think Lava Coil is probably good. I think Phoenix is probably good. Niv, I don't think Niv is that good. It can be good, but I'm not sure I want Niv. Phoenix for Bolas, yeah. Blocks Thief. Phoenix probably okay against them. How's the Drake's been? It's the first time I play a deck like that. I've loved Drake in blue-red. I think it's amazing, but I haven't tried a Jeskai Drake deck yet. Do I just not need Chemister's Insight? Usually Chemister's Insight's pretty good against control decks, but Rexzone's playing kind of hybrid mid-range. I think the counter spells are pretty fantastic against them. Maybe Negate, but Negate's good for campaign. I think I want my cheap cards. He's gonna have 4 Contempt too, so Phoenix not that exciting against Contempt. I'm just gonna go like that, no Phoenix. I like that my deck's really cheap against him. I think the problem with Grixis is that it's a bit clunky. We draw Celestial Purge. Yeah, Celestial Purge would be pretty decent. Can you imagine Celestial Purge in Standard? Jesus Christ. Alright, so our hand is weak to turn free Thief of Sanity. Pretty unlucky that his draws are pretty bad, obviously. Drake opt Seal Away. I have counter spells. I have a couple lands. I wouldn't mind more lands. I don't really want to tap out. I think it's opt or Seal Away. I think I'm just going to take opt. I'm gonna keep Teferi. I don't want to be able to punish him for when he taps out. Mistake. Hey Karn Dad, is that your new 6-slam? Is this deck the truth? Yeah man. I'm about to beat Rexzone. I never beat Rexzone. Clarity deck is great. He got mana screwed 2 games in a row. Well, game 1 he got 2 4 lands, but he still kind of got mana screwed. New clickbait title? Yeah. You guys know it. I'm all about the clickbait. It's nice that I have Negate, because I get to counter Eldest Reborn, which is the scariest card when you run Teferi out here. Like, the creatures you don't really care about. It's really just Eldest Reborn. Only I'm going to counter Vraska's Contempt, since I have another Teferi. I think this Grixis deck's not that bad. I think it's pretty reasonable, actually. Should have made you discarded Insight so my Drake would be a 4-4. I didn't think about that. I guess now I'm kind of committed to just minusing on Nico B. Insight or Drake? Drake is better short term. I think Insight's better long term. I'm just going to say go and play Insight. Is this deck not in Stream Deck, or did I not update the I might have not updated Stream Decker. It'd be pretty impressive if he came back from missing land drops and having... I'm not even sure if he missed land drops, but even just having all your lands coming to play tap's pretty rough. If Campaign can keep up with Teferi, be pretty sick. I'm just gonna discard a land. So what's the name of this deck? Jeskai Drake. Alright, there you go. 4 mana for Drake. I can have 5. Alright, I'll opt right now. It's pretty good. I'll play a Drake. Play a non-tap land. And I'll say go. Man, I need Arena's autocast. Not even sure if I'm supposed to counter that, honestly. It's probably just spewy. I should probably just explode it on my turn. Explode. I guess if I explode for 4, I don't have the mana for Ionize. It's probably fine, I guess. Alright, sorry, buddy. That's probably not very fun for him. Doo-doo. Everybody check your Facebook. 2 lands on the play. Pretty sketch. I'm gonna keep. I could keep that, right? I would turn to search, turn 3 up, expansion. I'm gonna top it. Yeah, slow damage and an Allegiance landing. Alright, sorry guys, I was updating the spreadsheet. What the hell? Alright, better find that Clarion. Is keeping up value or not? I have to find land plus Clarion if I keep up. I'm just gonna bottom it. Alright. These are not the Clarions I'm looking for. So I could play Drake and I lose Super Baldy to Reinforcement. Or I could say go and I lose Super Baldy to Reinforcement. I'm just gonna play Drake. Hey Blind Nabler, what's up, buddy? How's 20... Wait, should I get it right? Is it 20? How's 2024 looking? Or are you aiming for 2020? All right. Well, sometimes you just don't see a sweeper and you die. Such is life. If I said go with seal away up, I might have won. You know what? I forgot I could expand heroic reinforcement too. Maybe I punted. Alright, let's see. Stainful Stroke's obviously awful. Lyra, Cleansing Nova, Gucci Gang. Phoenix is hit or miss. I think Phoenix just sucks. Invoke the Divine maybe? Scatter's probably good. Maybe Lava Coil. Negate kind of counters some of their best cards, but it's kind of sketchy. Let's see what's bad. Expansion copies reinforcement, which is not negligible. Maybe board out a Teferi. Maybe board out an expansion. Maybe board out an insight. Maybe one negate is enough, if any. Any other suggestions? Yeah, that story. Yeah, I'll let you guys discuss it. I don't know. I know nothing about it. I just read that article too. That sucks. Sucks for everyone. Alright. Niv sounds good. I agree Niv is good if you get there, but it's also 6 mana. I didn't even get 6 mana this game. Drake? I think Drake's really good against him actually. Maybe Ionize? I'll avoid that Ionize, I guess. Isn't Search slow? It's a bit slow, but I like it. It helps you hit your land drops. It helps you find Clarion. I think you can. I think Search is pretty good. Especially when I'm on the play. I could see cutting a Search on the draw. This hand is pretty bad, but I think I have to keep. Alright, that's good for us. Because that means 1 power, basically. I don't think I'm in a rush. What I'm gonna do is seal away a token? Probably not. Yeah, that's the thing about Search, is like, helps you in the early game. It's a bit slow. And it's also win con. Sometimes you just don't draw a Teferi or you don't draw a ton of card advantage and it just does it for you. Oh. Should I have negated that? Maybe. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, I think I'm actually going to seal away the token right now. The joys of control. Ugh. Can't hit my land drops with black green. Can't hit my land drops with control. Now I'm just dead on board. To be fair, I kind of punted. I should think, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I didn't have to negate. That's why Drake is so good. It's so cheap for just 4 mana. It's just so great. Cut 2 expansion versus aggro. I cut 1. I cut 1. I mean, I had all my cheap cards in. I boarded out, I think I boarded out a Teferi, an Expansion Explosion. I think I boarded out Chemist's Insight. I'm gonna keep lands. It's not the best land, but obviously I want to hit 4 lands for insight. Do you always shock to play up without knowing your opponent? Almost always, yeah. I would probably do it in the dark, yeah. Or Black-green is still playing Doom Whisperer. Depends. I think more do not play Doom Whisperer, but I'm not sure. Dudes. Please. Well, at least I have bad cards to discard. And they don't have their own insights, which is nice. Wow. Getting punished for playing mismatch, just straight up no art for you. We did it, boys. We did it, fam. Should I take 2 so I can ionize expansion? I don't really want to take too much damage against, yeah, I'm not sure. Could actually copy that. I should have, probably. It feels bad to copy that. I messed up, actually. You know what I should have done? I should have played that on tapped and just explosion for 1 end of their turn. And expansion explosion is so nuts in this matchup. Don't you want to waste it on a... I do have 4 in my deck. I do have a lot of high impact cards. So either they have negate or they didn't want to fight over Drake because they were worried about something. Do I want to anticipate main phase? I could. I won't though. This way I have Ionize plus expansion up and nothing bad can really happen. Except like Niv Mizzet or Nizhal, I guess. I'm not sure I'm actually supposed to counter Drake with Ionize, but definitely feels right. Man, all these cards are so good. Usually I want to hit lands, but I think these cards are too good not to take. Probably Search is just going to get countered. I think I actually just take negate here. Alright, they're missing land drops. I honestly don't know if I was supposed to cast Explosion for 2 there. I'm kind of lost. Just hoping to draw lands, I guess. Alright, I think now I do it because now I know even that gets countered, then I get to Teferi plus negate. So they have to have triple counterspell. But it's not impossible. If they have 4 expansion explosion, might not even be that hard to have 4 counterspells. I'm just gonna go for it anyways. Wow, not even 1 counterspell? What the hell? Maybe they have burn spells? Maybe they have their own Teferi? Blink of an eye. Alright. If I draw land here, that'd be amazing. Alright, no lands. Five mana up. Alright, that's fine. They Drake, I have a seal away. I get to inside if they do nothing, so it's looks like I'm in a pretty good spot. I have 9 cards. I mean, they didn't have a counterspell for Teferi last turn, so guess I'll just play Teferi again. Maybe they have Syncopate? Maybe I was supposed to play a land. I guess it doesn't make a big difference. Yeah, probably should have played my land untapped. I haven't played Jeskai Mirror Match yet. This is new for me. I'm gonna get into Teferi exploded for 5. I guess they have all the Clarions in hand. I don't think keeping a counterspell up does that much for me. I think I'd just rather add another Drake. Just tap out now for more Drakes. Did I play a land? I hope I played a land. Cast Drake, cast Inside, blah blah blah, draws cards. Yeah, I played a Sacred Foundry tap, okay. Well, hopefully I don't get blown out by something weird. Alright, well I'm not dead yet. Assuming I just Teferi minus, right? It's been a while. Might have Shock or Lightning Strike in hand, that makes sense. Blink of an eye, you're at Teferi, and you get to draw a card. It's probably kind of bad for me, right? Yeah, I'd rather counter it now than on the way back down. Plus I don't get to draw the card this way. Kind of worried. They haven't cast a single expansion explosion this game. I'll do it too. Wait, why didn't he replay Teferi? What the hell? Didn't they have Teferi? I'm confused. To be fair, I'm pretty easily confused. How many Drakes have they played? 3? I was considering playing on tap, so I have Ionize plus Essence Scatter. Not sure how much the 2 life actually matters. I mean, I'm assuming they have a counterspell if they play it that way, but I guess we'll find out. You could have played it Teferi last turn, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, this game was weird. Alright, negate yes. Scatter probably yes. Invoke I'm assuming they have either gateway or search. Niv, yeah, Nizal, yeah, Clarion. They might have History of Benalia, which is gonna be my treat, I guess. Lightning Strike's pretty bad. Seal Wave's pretty bad. So they're gonna have their own Niv, maybe, their own Nizal. I guess if he's playing Drake, he doesn't have History, never mind. Like, Siege Gang is okay, it's pretty good against Teferi. I could see Siege Gang, I could see Seal Away. What's better, Essence Scatter or... I think Essence Scatter is probably alright. It's kind of narrow. They might have more creatures after sideboard. Where's my water pitcher? I'll be right back, guys. Forgot the water pitcher. That's rough. No Feel of Ruin in this deck. One Invoke the Divine. Search and Gateway are probably just both absurd right now. I think I just keep opt. Don't think I just want to start jamming threats into to their counter spells when they have search out. Wait, what? They opted into non-land, they kept on top? Not sure how I feel about that play. Almost negated the opt. I actually probably should have negated the opt. Alright, blue, blue, red, red. Blue, blue, red, red. Doesn't matter. Alright, since they have nothing, I'm just going to be able to play a Drake here. What card do you keep there that's not a land? Just like negate, maybe? So weird. I'll just play a non-tap land, who cares? 2 lives not gonna matter later in the game. Maybe I insight into opt or something. Alright. That's probably not the greatest testing. I mean, maybe he had a good reason to keep non-land that was opt on top, or maybe I misread, but I don't think either of these things are what happened. Alright, I'm just going to discard a land. Well, I guess search not that big of a problem after all. Gateway would have been much better either way. I think, this game anyways. Alright, I'm just gonna explode now. Some more damage was Drake. Now he has to worry about Drake that's lethal. He's gonna have a Nezahal to worry about. Kind of piling on. Probably just do nothing. Probably doing nothing is just better right now. I don't know. I'm gonna play Nezahal because it's more fun. It probably doesn't matter, but can't lose either way. Riptide Sage, thank you so much for the re sub. 3 months in a row as a tier 1 sub, appreciate it. Neon ICO. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, bud. And if you guys want the full version of this amazing the robot J Cool or JK Cool. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, French. Salut, Gabi. Néon. Je t'avoue. Neon ICO. Neo Nico. Neo Nico. Okay. We had JK Cool and we have Jake. Jake, thank you. Welcome to SOAR, buddy. Hope you enjoy your stay. Is it bad I subbed and then followed? Nah, you're fine, man. You're good. Can you put a Mox Opal where the tire in the commercial is? Where is this song from? If you type the command catchy, you'll see what this song is about. It's pretty ridiculous. For those of you who don't want to bother, it is auto parts repair, apparently. Auto parts brand in Japan called Yellowhat. Not to be result oriented or anything, but I played the wrong land again. Literally played Retreat last time when I played Foundry, and now I played Foundry. These Lanor Elves have not been looking so hot for my opponents today. Lanor Elves worse than basic land confirmed. Did they mulligan? Oh, they mulligan to 5. Okay. Classic me's, just making fun of the mull to 5. Alright, I'm gonna bottom that land because it doesn't let me cast Drake. And I am definitely just a Clarion just for one Llanowar boy. Hey Brittany, what's up? Classic Hall of Fame plays, I know. I have the record for most wrong land played, I'm sure, amongst all the Hall of Famers. Alright, I like the extra Essence Scatter. Probably Coil is good, probably Stroke. Phoenix is for this matchup, so is Siege Gang. So is Star. I don't know if I need all these cards, but I am gonna bring them in. And then we'll see. I think Lightning Strike's pretty bad. I kind of like Seal Away. I think I can cut a Clarion. I don't want to go too long Clarion because it's one of my ways to deal with Carnage Titan. It's Clarion plus Copy with expansion. Because I don't have Settle or Nova. I'm going to cut an Insight on the draw. Man, I still have 5 cards to board out. It's kind of absurd. I have no clue. How would you metagame Jeskai for mono red, Golgari mid-range, white tokens meta on MTG Arena? I mean, I don't know. I think this build is probably, that's what I'm trying out right now. I didn't play, that's my first league was Jeskai in the entire format, Nico, so, and I guess just, because like mono red, green, black, midrange, and Weenie White are 3 pretty different decks. But, I mean, if you're not going to have control in your metagame, you could just play maybe Cleansing Novas in the main and not play Drake. Drake is so good, though. Yeah, I think I have too many cards for this matchup. Expansion's kind of good because they have Duress after sideboard. So I think Expansion's kind of good. My deck's way too expensive right now. Alright, I have too many cards. Drake or Phoenix? It's close. Maybe go down to 2 Clarion. Maybe Seal Away is just bad. This Lavacol, bye-bye Lavacol. I still have too many 4s. I guess I'll cut a Drake so we get to try Phoenix a bit. I don't think you board out Teferi ever. I guess I won't bring Siege Eater. Drop Drake? Why do you guys don't like Drake against Black Green? I mean, even if it eats a Chupacabra, it's like you traded kind of a card for a card and they have a 2-2 that's probably not going to do much. Skanta seems a bit slow. I think it's Skanta. I mean, Black Green's not super fast. Oh, you kept in Walker. I guess actually it makes perfect sense to keep in Walker against. I need the land, but I also feel like I need something before the. Yeah, no, Walker is pretty good against my deck actually. Walker is probably gonna own me. So we know they probably don't have duress. So I guess I'll just play Sacred Foundry. Doesn't this deck run too many counterspells for how proactive it's trying to be? I think the counterspells are pretty good. They're just cheap. They're cheap and they work well with Teferi. Alright, I'm pretty screwed here. Carnage Tyrant. Which one do I play first? Probably this Phoenix. Hopefully they don't have Vraska's Contempt. Alright, no Vraska's Contempt, nice. I'm not gonna attack. Actually, you know what? I could have attacked. Because I'm gonna discard a spell and my Drake's gonna be 2-4 now. That's kind of a mistake. Also, I should have probably just discarded Disdainful Stroke. How has this deck been performing against Black Greens? First match I played was Expansion on Clarion should be good. Yeah, it's not the greatest combo with Phoenix. Oh, I love it. It's just the sweet justice, you know. When they top a Tyrant with Branchwalker and then they just don't have land number 6. There's honestly not a better feeling. Ever consider putting the 1/3 that stop enters the battlefield trigger? That's kind of interesting. I didn't think about it. Could be good. You have Clarion, so obviously this is kind of a non-but. I think the matchup's probably not that bad, and you don't need to go that extreme. You can just rely on Clarion. Also, Honor Guard's pretty bad top deck, whereas Clarion is usually probably a pretty good top. Hey Thundermaw, what's up, buddy? Honor Guard sub Drake triggers. Yeah, that's a good point too. I mean, like you could board out Drake, right? If you have 4 Honor Guard, board out 4 Honor Guard, bring in 4 Drakes. But I don't think you want to do that. That's actually kind of owning me, because now they get back Phoenix. I guess I get back Phoenix. I get a land. I kill the Phoenix, and then I get it back with my O. Right? That's how it's gonna work, right? Expansion trophy? I don't think so. I was thinking about it. I get expansion trophy, but then We know they have a Carnage Tyrant in hand, so I'm giving them land number 6-4. I think I'm fine, right? I think I just killed the Phoenix, and then I still have the 0-1 that's going to trigger on my upkeep. And he gave me land number 7 for Explosion on Phoenix. Seems good. Bonesack says, Thundermaw Hellcat, haven't been up at my normal hours. Just want to say good job, dude, you're killing it. Yeah, Thundermaw's a machine. I watch sometimes, but it's too intense for me. Always looks like you're on your seventh like energy drink. Where do you live? You live on the West Coast or something? Because you're on at like 11 a.m. my time. So are you just like on the West Coast or something? East Coast? Or you just go to bed at like 5 a.m. or 6? Just on a terrible sleep schedule. You stream the night shift. You don't think you like it, or you just like you've got your viewers at this time, so you're kind of like feel like you're stuck streaming at the night shift? You love it? All right, cool. That's like the kind of the bad part about playing poker for a living. Back when I was living in France and I had to play at the US time, and I was going late to bed. I enjoy being up when the sun's up, I guess. I drew a lot of land. You people are way better than American. Brutal. Alright, let's see, what's the play here? I think I just... So I could Chemister Insight first, actually, because I have the mana. So I'm going to do that, see if I can draw into it the Teferi or something. Or, if I can draw into some more lands. So I could Clarion both modes, attack for 4, gain 4. But then I just lose to Carnage. A Clarion's not going to get better than that. Because if I draw another Explosion, I think I'm just going to want to explode. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do that, I guess. But I just could... Jade Light Ranger would be really bad. Alright, I guess I'm just going to do that. I don't know if it's the greatest play ever. He revealed Branchwalker. I think I'm out of lands, so we should be good. I think I'm due for a spell or two. How many lands is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lands? Out of 26. The hero. I think I have to plus and pray. Minus is just too bad. Here. Alright, I think I want 14. I think I want to attack. This way I win if I draw any spell. Because I can go Disdainful Stroke Tyrant, so that'll be 5 power. And then I can go Teferi, Disdainful Stroke Mount Teferi. So that's 6. So if I draw any spell, I... Oh yeah, it is true. 2 of the lands we got through Assassin's Trophy. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, game's looking really good. Jade Light Ranger is probably their best top deck. They finally drew land. Snap. Snap counter. Get out of here, damn it. I guess he's debating whether attack was Walker or not. Am I enjoying the Crackling Drakes in his deck? Alright, I think that's game, right? Do I have enough mana? I need, what, 10 mana? 5, I have 11. Alright, I'm going to draw a card for good measure. Come here, little cardy card. What do you do against Carnage Tyrants? Well, I have a lot of options, as you can see. Alright, so... just in case I mess up. No. Okay. I guess he saw it come. How's Jeskai been? I lost to White Weenie so far. Won every other game. White Weenie, I like... Game 1, I saw like 15 cards without a Clarion and died. And then game 2, I just missed my 5th land drop and died. Jeskai. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, buddy. Thank you so much. I play 26 lands. I think playing 27 lands without playing any cycling lands is kind of rough. And I'm playing 4 Opt-in and Anticipate. Yeah, I was just casting Star of Extinction so I could counter it. I wasn't gonna actually like, yeah. So I could get my Drakes to 7 power. I know Star kills our Drake. I was going to counter it, guys. I was literally explaining that I needed to draw. That was going to counter my own spells. Yeah, I needed to do it twice with Teferi, but since it's Star, it counts for Drake, so I only needed 1 counter. Alright, let's see. Probably, I mean... The greedy boy in me wants to take Crackling Drake. But I should probably just take Lightning Strike. Let's be reasonable. I've managed to play the right land every turn so far this game. I am improved. I do improve. Looks like we have a filthy net decker. Look at that, not even the same set, just 3 different sets. I'm gonna take one. They're probably gonna play a history. Can strike at least a token. Whoa, I played the right land again. This deck's kind of hard to play. It's hard to play the right land every turn. Clarion would be sick here. Can you imagine Clarion? I'd have Tribunal. Oh no, Loxodon. Okay, so the mono-white version plays Loxodon, and then there's a version that plays red for reinforcement. Oh no, never mind. Alright, I'm not in great shape. Oh, Clarion. They have 1 free card. So I could explode a token for 1 and save Clarion. Does that make sense? Probably not. Shape an on-tap land on the very off chance they go mountain. Is there anything I want to copy? They would literally have to go like red source, heroic reinforcement. Oh no. Oh god, no. It's not the end of the world, but yeah. It's tough. Most versions don't even play reinforcement. Alright, I could play Teferi, but I might need to copy oh wait, let's see. I play Teferi on tap. They play reinforcement. They have 5 2/2s and F2. Alright, I think I can play Teferi actually. Oh, there's also Tribunal. Teferi plus. Like some matchups, you don't care about taking the 2 damage, so I could have played on-tap land and then pay 2 later with Steam Vents, but against an aggro deck, I have like 2 expansion explosions, so I'm gonna most likely tap out every... That's pretty tempting. What's that? 4 white. Another bounce tribunal. I think bouncing tribunal is... I mean, they're not attacking for much right now. And they don't have a lot of reach. Like, reinforcement is kind of... But I should be fine. Sorry, do you like Jeskai better than Is It? I don't know, only 4 matches in, but the deck feels pretty good. Obviously when you're winning, the deck feels gonna feel... No, but sometimes you can tell you're getting lucky. I don't know, I guess my black-green opponent kind of stumbled, so that was lucky. Double pride? That'd be pretty good. Alright, the 1 pride just puts me down to... I'm gonna lose. Teferi, bounce Teferi, bounce that. Man, and they have Vanguard? How do I... Right, yeah, I mean, I messed up. The 1 turn I didn't keep 2 many. I got punished. Let me see what I have in my deck. I don't think I can... There's any combination of cards that save me. I definitely need a Clarion. Then I need something for their... 1, 2, 3, 4. I need Drake into Clarion or something. That's kind of a lot of lands in a row. Yeah, I guess I kind of messed up. Alright, let's see it. That's more or less how sideboarding left. It's a lot of 5s and not a lot of 4s. Maybe I'll go Niv. Phoenix is pretty bad against Conclave Tribunal. I think Drake's just a better Phoenix. This looks pretty reasonable. Took out Ionize? Nah, you don't take out. Definitely not on the play. Because Ionize on the play counters History of Benalia, counters Marsh. And how many explosion did I leave in? I left in 1. Alright, I guess 1. Hand's pretty good, honestly. Could Starve Extinction be good if it kills a Danto? Yeah, maybe I should. I mean, usually don't want to bring in 7 mana cards against beatdown decks, but I could see it being good. I'm just gonna play Search here. If you have Vanguard, it's gonna suck, but I feel like I need to start digging. It's kind of bad for me if I go with Essence Scatter and have 2 1-drops. Not good. Alright, I guess I'll say go, and maybe I invoke the Divine if they don't play Marshall. Obviously, if they play Marshall, I have to counter. Plus, it gives them a third land. Maybe there's, you know, I mean that deck obviously has pretty low land. Yeah, when I was playing that white-red deck, I was kind of crushing the Jeskai decks. I think Drake helps a lot. Helps a lot against Vanguard, for instance, but still looking like a pretty rough matchup. Maybe I just need these walls. These wall of mists in my sideboard. Have you seen Marshall? I run this deck and don't play Marshall. I guess you don't have to play Marshall. Marshall kind of plays out poorly against a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna expand. Lava Coil, pretty bad. Drake, great. Clarion. I mean, I'm assuming I have to keep Clarion. So if I Clarion, I don't know why I played my land first. I might play Drake. If I Clarion, they save their 1/1, they get a 1/1. Yeah, it does nothing. Yeah, playing my land, classic. I hope I draw a pain land. Will be justice. Gabriel. Am I just dead to reinforcement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's 11 though. So basically dead to reinforcement. This white-red deck is just really good when it draws well. When you curve out, it's all. I think it's maybe the best deck in the format when you have your nut draws. Man, it's so rough after chump. I'm like one short of. Fiery Cannonade. Fiery Cannonade doesn't even do much. I mean, I have Clarion, and it's like it helps a bit, but yeah. Is she leaving now? Okay. All right, 21-1. I think the selective snare. Are they all the same type? Knight, human, vamp soldier. Settle, yeah, I can't play Settle in the Drake.